Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a super important script for your Roblox games. We're talking about saving player stats like coins and XP, so when a player leaves and come back, they don't come crying back about losing all their data. You learn how to use data stores to save and load stats and in a neat and clean way. So grab your snacks, open up Roblox Studio, and let's get coding. While you're at it, go in the description below and join my Discord server. You have an amazing community in here which you can talk about scripting and stuff. You will see all my latest videos I make. You will also have access to all the mods I did, the new ones and also the old ones. There is no excuse not to join, just join it and have fun. Okay, so when you're in your workspace, your Roblox Studio, the first thing you have to do is you have to go to home. I know the Roblox UI has changed, so if you don't find this, go look for it. I'm sorry, I'm not in the new UI yet. Look for game settings, click on it, go into security and enable studio access to API services because we're going to be using data stores. Yeah, so enable this, save and close. Yeah, all right, so we're gonna add a script in workspace. So click on plus script and let's say limits to saving data or something, or saving leader stats. It's your opinion, it's your own choice. So then first cache. Yeah, let's start with the money. All right, first we're creating the variable called stat and it's gonna be named cache. This is what players will see in the leaderboard. So we're gonna make a variable called stat and we're gonna name this to cache or name this to whatever you want that people see in the leaderboard. Yeah, I'm gonna use cache. Yeah, then local start amount, which will be 0. Yeah, start amount is how many coins a player will start with. We're gonna use 0 because we're not made out of Robux. Yeah, all right, then let's local our data store, which will be game.get service DataStoreService. Yeah, we're gonna get this. Think of this like a magic notebook. Yeah, that saves stuff even after the player leaves the game. Yeah, then we're gonna look our DS. What DS will be? DS is our coin saving vault. We'll call it something like Leaderstats save. So we're gonna do DataStore get DataStore. And we're gonna name it to Leaderstats save money. Yeah, because we're gonna save our money in here. Yeah, this is our coin saving vault. We will call it so Leaderstats save money, but you can call it something like my epic coin save or something. You can just call this whatever you want. Just don't forget what you named it. Yeah, because so let's say you made it this, your game runs for a couple of months and then you decide to change this, then all the data will be lost because the data is saved in Leaderstats save money. Yeah, all right, then what we're gonna do is when the game when the play the game. Yeah, so game.players player added. Yeah, we're going to connect function and then we're going to call out the player who joined the game. Boom. Yeah, so time to detect when someone joins the game. Yeah, this event runs every time a new player spawns in. Yeah, we will grab the player, give him a virtual hug off screen and then move on. Yeah, all right, so here we're gonna add local. Okay, now here we created the leader stats folder. Yeah, Roblox requires this if you want stats to show up on the leaderboard. Yeah, no leader stats, no flex. Simple. Yeah, we need this. You need to rename this to leaderstats.name. By the way, we're gonna put the folder in our player. So when we start the game, yeah, you will see, of course, we have no leaderstats yet, but if we go into our players here, go into your player, you will see a folder named leaderstats. If you see that, you are going the right way. Yeah, then next we're gonna make our cache. Yeah, so we're gonna do local cache inside new IntValue, which will be in our Leaderstats. Yeah, IntValue is a fancy name for integer number. Yeah, then what we're gonna grab is a save coins from the vault using get async. Yes, so let's get in our vault. So first we gotta rename our cache to stat because this is what we're gonna call it, aka here cache. Yeah, and cache.value we're gonna grab from our vault, get async player.user ID. So for each player it will be different, or start amount. Yeah, so we're grabbing the saved coins from the vault using get async. Yeah, but if it's their first time joining, we don't have anything in our vault, so we're gonna do the start amount, which will be 0. So you will be starting out with 0 cash for the first time you join. Yeah, then right after loading, let's try to save this again. Yeah, get async player.user ID cache value cache.value. Yeah, so some players might join the game with a bad internet. Yeah, so it's better to be safe than sorry, so we lock in their current cache. Yeah, okay, what you're gonna do is cache.changed. So each time our value changes, connect function, boom, like this. Yeah, ds.set async. You can just actually copy this and paste this inside of here. Yeah, this is the best part. Yeah, anytime their cache changes, they earn, they spend, or steal. Okay, what? Maybe not steal. This fires a saved instant. This will fire and save the currency instantly, yeah? No rage quits, no lost coins, yeah? So just a quick warning, yeah? Don't spam asset async in real games. This is simplified. Use update async if scaling, alright? It's just like a simplified version for the updating thing, okay? Okay, now when we join the game, you will already see cash, but nothing will save yet. But first, let's just make a second thing, yeah? Let's also make XP, yeah? So inside of here, copy this whole thing, yeah? Let's rename it to DataStore 2 because we're gonna make a new one. And we're not gonna do Leaderstats save money. We're gonna do XPs, yeah? I don't know why I do S because we're gonna have multiple XPs. Yeah, Leaderstats save XPs. Boom. Yep. Now what you can do, so you can copy this whole thing. Control copy, double enter, Control V. Instead of local cache, we can do local XP, which will be also in our Leaderstats. Then XP.name, we will call it XP, yeah? Then XP.value will be DataStore 2 this time because we're going to using this one for our XP. Get async, player, user ID, or start amount, yeah? What we can do is also copy this, our security check. DataStore 2 will be XP, boom, yeah? Then we can copy this as well, double enter, Control V, XP.changed, function, boom, DS2 set async, and also your XP.value, yeah? So now we have two things. If you can see, if you start the game, you have cache and XP now. This is how you can make others. If you want more, just do the same thing as I did right now, but just change to 3 and then copy and paste it, but then change all these things like to 3, you know? Yeah, but as you know, as you can see right now, if you leave the game, nothing will be saved. So let's do that right now, yeah? This is the final step, which is one of the most important steps. Give out players, dot player removing double point connect function, which will be our player, yeah? So we're gonna do ds double point set async player.user ID player.leaderstats.cache.value, yeah? What you can do, copy this again, copy DataStore 2. So what is this? Simply in our DataStore, we're gonna set for our player, our specific player, because every player has a unique user ID. We're gonna save what's inside of our Leaderstats, the cache, and the value, yeah? Of course, here we're gonna change to XP. Boom. So now when we play the game, we have cash and XP, yeah? I have made here 2 floating coins, one for cash, one for XP, yeah? If you go for cash, we got 2 cash. Very nice. We will stop the game. Then when we start back the game, you will see when we join back, we will have 2 coins, yeah? Same thing for XP. Boom. Now you have 5 XP, 4 cash. You stop the game. Just wait for a second. Player rage quit because I don't want to play the game anymore. But then decide to come back. They still have their data. 4 cash, 5 XP. This is how you make it. Simple as that. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I think it was quick and simple. This is a simplified version. If you want a more advanced version of like super advanced things, then let me know. I'll try to make it possible, yeah? I think this is one of the most important scripts to have in a game with data. Now you know how data stores also work and you can go ahead and try it out. Quick tip, try to make this yourself from memory and also know what I'm doing, also know what you're scripting. Don't just copy, learn from it, okay guys? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one.